We have often heard the remark about a losing cricket or football team that they lacked organization or they had poor coordination. Or for that matter, some poor performers in organizations have been accused of saying that they lack organizing skills. So, what is organizing? Now that you've made a plan, what are the steps in organizing? According to Koontz or Donnell, organization involves the grouping of activities necessary to accomplish goals and plans, the assignment of these activities to appropriate departments, and the provision of authority, delegation, and coordination. Organizing is the function of management which follows planning. It is a function in which the synchronization and combination of all three resources, namely human, physical, and financial resources, takes place and are important to get results. We will continue with the same example we used when discussing planning, one where you have been asked to organize a Best Employee of the Year party for your company. You realized to make the party a success and working with a meager budget, you needed proper planning. You did not wait till the last minute to plan it. You then formed a committee with a few of your colleagues and set up a meeting. You started digging into details, having established goals for the event. It was to reward employees for a job well done. Your committee can now start working on party details. You begin by identifying the activities that would have to take place. 1. Selection and finalizing of the venue, which is big enough to accommodate all of the people and the festivities and within the budget, based on size and location, of course, but also your corporate culture is also very, very critical. The food and beverage, the audio-visual, the sound and lighting are major components in most events and parties today. And 4, the entertainment. There are a myriad of entertainment options that exist, from live band, DJ, dancing to games, contests, and talent shows. So hence, the steps of organizing are 5. First is determination of objectives, such as for the party. The second, enumeration of objectives such as venue, food and beverage, etc. Third is classification of activities, combining some activities such as entertainment, lighting, and music. Assignment of duties to the various committee members. And delegation of authority, making each of them responsible and accountable for it, and giving them all the authority to make decisions on your behalf and commit resources as well. Let us take a look at each of these steps. The first being determination of objectives. It is the first step in building up an organization. Organization is always related to certain objectives. Therefore, it is essential for the management to identify the objectives before starting any activity. The structure of the organization can be determined by the management only after knowing the objectives to be accomplished through the organization. We will of course talk about this in the next video. The second step is the enumeration of objectives. If the members of a group are to pool their efforts effectively, there must be proper division of the major activities. The first step in organizing group effort is the division of the total job into essential activities. Each job should be properly classified and grouped. This will enable people to know what is expected of them as members of the group and will help in avoiding duplication of efforts. Classification of activities. The next step will be to classify activities according to similarities and common purpose and the functions, and taking the human and material resources into account. Then closely related similar activities are grouped into divisions and departments, and departmental activities further divided into sections. The fourth, assignment of duties. Here, specific job assignments are made to different subordinates for ensuring a certainty of work performance. Each individual should be given a specific job to do according to his ability and made responsible for that. In the words of Koontz or Donnell, responsibility may be defined as the obligation of a subordinate to perform the assigned and implied duties. Thus, when a superior assigns some work to a subordinate, it becomes his responsibility to perform it and becomes accountable for it. Responsibility cannot be delegated or transferred. A clear organization structure is drawn and all the employees are made aware of it. We will deal with this topic of organizational structure in the next video. And the fifth point on delegation of authority will be addressed in the video after that. So a quick recap. Once again, the steps in organizing are the following 5. Determination of objectives, enumeration of objectives, classification of activities, assignment of duties, and fifth, delegation of authority. Thank you.